Hey guys, this is Cameron. I'm back with a what sold video for our vacation. We just actually were on vacation for about 10 days. Our store was on vacation or time away for about 12 days. So what we do is put our store on time away. It extends the handling time. And from there, we try to sell some stuff and make some money while we're gone. Usually we're averaging about $400 a day in our store. So we ended up for this 12-day period with 60 sales for around $21.62. That was the total. That includes the sales tax and everything the eBay ads on there. So still pretty good. Not even half where we were when we're normally running the business, or we hope to get, but still happy with all the sales. A lot of stuff came through. One thing I do when I sell stuff while I'm on vacation, I send a message out to tell people, hey, hope you saw that we were on vacation mode, or time away mode now that it's called. We won't be able to ship the item till this date when we get back. If there's any issue with that, please go ahead and let us know. We'll cancel the sale. Throughout the whole vacation, I only had to cancel one. There was a shirt that sold for like 16 bucks. They were buying it for a gift. It was a Rugrats shirt, a newer one, but I had it, and they canceled because they needed it for a gift. So that was the only thing, but again, that's okay. 60 other sales went through. Most people respond, hey, I saw you're on vacation mode, no worries, enjoy your vacation. I had one person message me and say, hey, why are you even messaging me? You should be enjoying your vacation. Just get it to me when you get back, no worries. So people are very understanding. It's just one thing I do to let them know, hey, I'm going to be gone. Just make sure you saw it. That way there's no issues if someone is unhappy or expecting it sooner. Let's get into the items. Linda's not here. She's here, but she's getting ready to go do another job. She has a cleaning business. She's got to do that. So I'm going to take care of this. We just got back last night from vacation, but we want to get all this stuff listed or shipped, pack shipped, and then hopefully to the post office maybe today or tomorrow. I technically have till Monday. It's now Thursday to get it out. I extended my vacation handling time a bit further than I needed just to offer me a buffer, but I'd like to get it done ahead of time so that way we don't get this sales plus the weekend sales coming up added on there. There's a little bit of a glare thing on my camera because I cracked my screen protector. I gotta fix it. So if you see that, I'll put my screenshots over here so it'll block it most of the time. But let's get into it. First item is Altered Destiny. A while back I bought a bunch of Amiga games. These are like old vintage games. They're like on the floppy disk. I bought a whole box of them, I think for 30 bucks. We've already sold a couple for 40, 20, you know, a bunch of different things. This one sold for 42, 49. They've been slower sellers for sure because not many people have an Amiga or want to buy one to play games, but they do sell periodically. Someone bought a bunch of stuff from us a while back. I don't know who they are. Michael's the name. If it's you, thank you. But they came through again and bought some CDs. They bought Sonic Youth, Dream Nation, and they bought a set of Selena CDs, which Selena CDs do sell pretty well if you find them. If you get, I've sold a couple sets before. This set sold for $38.11 for the two different. So I think it was like 28 or something for this, and then like 11 or something for this, something like that. So thank you, Michael. I don't know if you're a viewer, but appreciate it. Then we sold Famous Last Words by Supertramp for $14. This is from a recent CD buy. So was that Sonic Youth. We got a bunch of CDs, paid 25 bucks for a whole bin, and this one sold for 13. So very good. I got my computer here. Usually Linda has the prices, but I gotta use my computer to see what everything sold for. So we also sold some Calvin Klein. Not the underwear, but these are shoes, men's dress shoes, a smaller size. Size is 7.5. Got these for $2, sold for 29. They're like brand new condition. I don't usually pick up Calvin Klein. It's not a brand that does well for us in the shoe market usually. But they were $2, great shape from my main source. He always is in need of money. It's crazy because he finds stuff all the time, but he's always buying more units and always trying to get as much cash as he can to get more stuff. So grabbed those for $2 and they sold for $29. Probably cost $10 or $12 to ship them. Sold these Angry Bird. They're like little keychains, like little plush keychains. There's 5 of them here. These sold for $20. They came in a big plush buy. I think I probably have a couple bucks in them. And someone bought them. One of them has a hole in it right there. I was a grandma who bought them, and she said she bought them for her grandson or granddaughter. She's going to fix them up and sew it back together, but they're going to love them. So super excited those are going to go out. Angry Birds plush for a while, they were going crazy. Certain plush do super well. We sold one for like 60 or 70 bucks. Some for 20, 30. Not all of them have value, so you gotta look them up. Okay, then we got a DVD here, the Miniverse story. This is from our DVD 200 buy. That sold for $9.89. And then we sold another DVD. We had 2 of these, got them from our local library, which for whatever reason isn't open right now, their store, but This is a good DVD if you can find it. The Slums of Beverly Hills. We got 2 of these brand new sealed, and this one sold for $16.19. I think the other one sold for around the same, so that was cool. This item I can't find. I think it's actually behind where we're setting up here. It's a Glacier Bay faucet little set. I think I paid $5. It only sold for 20. It wasn't good. It's only like this big. It's just one little piece. Sold for 20, so it probably going to padded flat rate, but it wasn't the greatest buy. Sold a plush. I think most of you may remember this. The Land Before Time. Gun got the tag. This was, I think, $5.99 at the thrift store, and it sold for $38.24. Definitely a super cool plush. Good movie. This is multiple movies technically, but Land Before Time was good. They had the little animated dinosaur series. They're pretty cool. Sold a little My Little Pony little bundle here, just a bunch of different ones, newer age ones, nothing really crazy. They sold for $30. That came from a big bundle we bought from another reseller getting out of the business, so got $30 for those. Sold a Breville juicer. I parted this thing out right before we left, and this sold. It's one of the things that sold right away. So for $25, just this one little plastic piece. You really want to get the full 25 for this, because the shipping wise, this is going to go over a pound, probably cost you 10 to 12. The whole juicer I think was $5 maybe, or $8. The best part is the little center little basket, the little thing that spins in. You can make money off that. There's a couple other parts, but these bigger ones are not super ideal, so you don't want to spend a lot for the juicers. We sold a magazine. Got a bunch of Chopper magazines for $30. This one sold for $20. I've been selling most of them individually. They're from the 60s. This is Chopper Guide, so that one sold for $20. I sold a couple of them, I think, for anywhere from about $15 to $25, depending on the price. Sold some men's shoes again. We sold a lot of shoes while we were on vacation. These are men's Clark's dress shoes. I think they're called the Touareg is the model. Sold for $40.49. I actually kind of like the style of these. They look nice. $40. I think those were maybe $5 or $10, so happy with that. This sold really quickly. I got these in a big bundle for, I spent $3 on a bunch of toys in a little bag, kind of about this size, and there were these little Snoopy magnets in here, like little Snoopy ones. He's got a banana on one of them. He's holding, I don't even know what that is. Got a watermelon, skateboard, all kinds of stuff. There's 6 of them. I paid $3. It also came with some Smurfs, and this sold for $25 going global shipping program, so, or international shipping. So pretty quick sale too. That was listed before we left. So another one of our doll hairs, not dollars, but actual doll hairs. These are like little doll hairs that you can like make into your doll. It's not an actual wig or anything, it's just the hair. I got all these for 50 cents a piece. We sold a couple in a bundle for like 25, and then I sold a bunch of individuals. This one sold for $15.99. Looking back, I wish I would have took the one that was multiple hairs is a lot. I wish I would have taken it off and sold them individually. But this one sold to a repeat buyer. She bought the last 2 hairs we had, and then she bought this one for $16. Sold a shirt. You guys probably have seen this if you've been watching. These Ben Sherman little flower shirts here. This one sold for $30. We spent 10 a piece on them. I had medium, large, and extra large. Most of them sold for $40, but then they've kind of over time sold for less. $30 on that one. Spent 10, but it's going first class. We'll make our $10 back, and then another 10 probably. So super cool. Here's the next one. I couldn't find it. This is a Save a Pig grip lure. I guess you can use this to like grab onto a lure, and I don't know. But it's a fishing item. It came in the big fishing. We have 2 of them. This sold for $7.99. So pretty good. Easy sale, first class. That fishing buy has been very profitable. This next item is an item that Linda found, so she's not here to show you, but it's over there in the bubble wrap section of little things. We bought a bunch of trinket boxes. So a bunch of different ones. There's like Christmas ones. There's this one was a Titanic one you'll see on the screen. And she spent about, I think around less than $20 on 3 bags of these. And there were probably 4 or 5 in each bag. This is our second or third one to sell, and it's a Titanic one, and it sold for $20. Obviously, in the past couple of months, we've heard a lot about the Titanic with the sinking of that little vessel that was going down there. So maybe that sparked it. But yeah, $20 on that. It'll go first class. Those are, we've already made our money back now, I think, on those, and probably in the profit a little bit. We'll definitely make a lot of money over time, but it'll take a while. Probably not the most demand, but definitely a good buy when it comes to getting it for a low price and a bunch of listings, and we'll just keep making money over time. And the Christmas ones might sell better near Christmas. Sold a shirt. This is, I got a bunch of Bayside, like billiards or pool shirts. Got like pool balls and stuff on them with some little thing. That sold for 20 bucks shipped. I think I spent $1 a piece on those, and we've sold them over the past couple years. Here's a Cuisinart bowl. One of my favorite food items to find is the Cuisinart food processor. This is an older one, I think a DLC 7, and this bowl sold for $45 shipped. When you buy these food processors, guys, it's easy to part them out. You got to look for things like this little point will be cracked. You want to make sure this little thing here where the lid snaps on works. So look for things like that because they can be broken sometimes. But again, 45 bucks on that. Very easy sale. Sold a DVD, Dr. Strangelove. This one sold for $8 and some change. So pretty good there. Another one of Linda items, it's same savers. She got this lens. It's in here. I don't want to break it, but it's this very large lens here. This is a 2.5 star 500 millimeter telephoto lens. Sorry, I had to read it there. But this sold for 40 bucks. I think she spent $7 on it. So it's in very great shape, and it sold pretty quickly too. So that was another good one by Linda. Lonesome Dove, Fortis collection. Lonesome Dove is a pretty good set. If you can find it on Blu-ray, it sells well too. This 4-disc set sold for 20 bucks. Shit, I think it was at a thrift store or at a garage sale for $1. Another item I can't find is these DC Comics PVC figures. So it's Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, I think, and Flash. They're about this big. We sold these once probably 4 years ago, and we had to cancel the sale because I couldn't find them. This is long, and then I found them, so I relisted them, and I can't find them again. So they're somewhere here. They've been put back, but I got to find them again. So those sold for 20 bucks. I think they're here because I just recently relisted them, but yeah. This is a crazy item, guys. This is a Chase Bank logo, just a little cash bag, a little money bag. Got this at a garage sale for $1, and it sold for $45 shipped. There's sold comps of 35, 40, 38, tons of sold comps. There were none listed, so I upped mine to 45, and it sold in about 2 weeks. So crazy. I don't know why it would sell for that much. I don't know who's buying it. I don't know if it's questionable to even sell it. But yeah, $45 on that. Another item that's pretty cool. I bought a golf bag and it had some golf clubs, which was great. And inside one of the pockets, I found this Snoopy and Friends Rules of Golf. So it's a little book. It's really cool. I will actually look this myself. I was like, oh, this is neat. Thought I might sell it, and it sold for $14. So it's one of those items I had no idea was in there. Always check pockets, look in, bags, look what you got. You never know what else might be in there that has some value. We sold, this is a really cool book set. We sold a lot of book sets too, guys. Probably, well, actually 3, but 3 big dollar ones. This is an R.A. Salvatore, The Legend of Drizzt. It's a 4-book set. It's actually 4 of this set. This is books, I think, 7 through 10. So here's at a thrift store for $4 each. So we're in them for, what is that, 16 plus tax. This whole set sold for $100 shipped. Very good set. I wish it had the rest of the books. I checked everywhere at the thrift store and actually went back there another day to see if they had them any more out, but they didn't. So $100 on that. Very nice. Very nice sale. And so was this. This sold right away too. This is a Bushnell rangefinder. I used to work at a golf course, so pretty familiar with these. People would lose them all the time. These little Bushnell ones. This is a Tor V2, so not the newest one, but still sold for $80 shipped. It does work. It allows you to see how far you are from the pin or the hole or whatever. You can kind of take this little thing and press the button. They'll give you the distance so you know what club to use, things like that. So that was $80. Paid $5. The lady knew it was valuable at a garage sale. She's like, hey, this is valuable. $5. I'll sell it to you for $5 though. And I'm like, okay, it sold for $80. Then we sold some Franklin Monopoly pieces right here. These are the hotels. They are gold, not made with real gold, but sold for $80 shipped. That Franklin, we parted out the whole Monopoly set by Franklin. It's been very profitable to do it that way. It actually was missing some pieces, so it made sense too. Sold some cassettes. These are soundtrack cassettes. You got Dirty Dancing, Body Rock, White Nights, Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2, Footloose. Kind of see them all here. This came in a cassette bundle, and these guys sold for $18 shipped. So I think if I ever found more cassettes that were soundtracks, I'd make another lot and try to sell them that way. A little slow, but it did sell. Some other shoes. Like I said, we sold a lot of shoes. These are Nike Court Zooms, Air Zoom, the Vapor Cage. I guess they're more like a tennis style shoe. These ones, I think I paid $5 for, maybe a little more, but they sold for $64 shipped. So that was very cool. That was the best offer. Let me get some golf clubs. This is a set of Browning 440s. So you'll kind of, hopefully you can see them right there. Browning 440s. Definitely a different style club. I don't know where I got them. I think I paid 10 bucks for these, maybe 15, and they sold for $75 shipped. So very cool. Not a great selling club, but when you have a set like that, it did move. Sold a hat. Sorry guys, a little unorganized here without Linda, but South Coast Bobcat hat, really cool. Got the great graphic on the front. That sold for $20 shipped. I think I paid $1 for that. Sold some Wii, Nintendo Switch Joy-Con like wrist little things, a set of 2. Sold for $9 shipped. These always sell, not for a lot, but I do list them because they sell pretty consistently. Sold a Nintendo game. Sold Gradius for Nintendo. That sold for $15 shipped. So another shirt, Mark Martin, kind of a generic NASCAR shirt, no big graphic or anything. Still an older one, but that was $1 and it sold for $15. Sold a challenge coin. I got a bunch of these challenge coins one time from one of my sources and made a lot of money. I paid like 40 bucks for I think 8 or 12 of them, and we did very well. But this is like a U.S. Customs and Border Marine Air Force Operations coin, and this one sold for a best offer of $35 shipped. One buyer bought 3 sets of these. We've been selling these little jewelry, little stands here for like necklaces, little displays. These are brand new. I bought 3 boxes full of different jewelry stuff. 2 of the boxes were new. 1 was used. Sold the used one for like, I don't know, 100 bucks or 90 bucks or something. Then I've been selling these new ones. Someone bought 3 sets of these. It's actually 3 of them per set, so 9 in total for $60 shipped. We're almost out of them. I think I spent $150 on all that, but it's been profitable, and we still have the bigger ones left to sell. Another DVD sold, Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. We had a bunch of these brand new sealed DVDs, and this one sold for $40 shipped. I was in them for $2 a piece. I think I bought 5 of them in total from a sale down the road, and they were very good. Most sold for anywhere from about 15 to about 50 bucks. Sold some Fats Domino, 2 little vinyls here. They're in here. These 2 sold for $15 shipped. I don't sell a lot of vinyl, but every once in a while I'll pick them up. A book I got from our local bin store, Incest, Murder, and a Miracle. Paid $2 for this book. Just scanned it, and it sold for $19 shipped. So who would have thought? The bin, a lot of people I see go to the bins, and I don't mean like the Goodwill, but I mean like the bins pallet stores. And they're looking for like printer ink and different stuff like that. But I've done very well on some of the media there, guys, especially in the lower dollar day. Don't go on $7 day, but you go on $1 day, $2 day, scan some media if you have some time. I've made quite a bit of money scanning media there. A lot of them will sell for anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks, 25 bucks. We sold one for 40 bucks. That was a book that we got there. So you never know. Sold one of my pair of booty shorts. These Lucky Brand, you'll see them on the screen. I won't model them for you because I don't want to scare you guys, but these Lucky Brand, I think they're a $4.27. They kind of got the distressed look. They were $1.50. I don't usually buy women's clothes, but these were a Lucky Brand. I got a couple pairs. I spent $5 on like 3 pairs or something, but yeah, and that sold for $20 shipped pretty quickly. That was another one that sold right before I had just listed it right before we went on vacation. Our last golf club is a TaylorMade. This is a burner 8-iron left-handed. This is an oversize, so left-handed, and it's also got the bubble shaft. It's easy to tell because it says bubble shaft, but you can also tell by the look. That sold for $28 shipped. Okay, I know it's going a while, guys, but I'm going to try to get this done. Sold some filters. These are GE XWF filters. There's actually 6 of them. I think we're in them for $20-something, and they sold for $59.49. I think I paid up a little bit for them, and we're going to make some money, but not as much as I would like. This thrift store I bought them from is a little bit pricey. I think she gave me a bit of a deal, but we're probably going to make like maybe 15 when it's all said and done. So not even doubling, but at least we sold them. They're brand new and they're out of here. And one of the coolest items that sold, we sold a Venom mask. Super cool. This item sold for $40 shipped, and I think I paid $2 for it at a garage sale. Linda's here. She's going to get ready to go do her other job. But you guys can see her. She's still married to me. And I'm doing this solo now with my computer because she's not a part of it. So, no.
Sorry, guys. I have to go to work.
She's got to go to work. So, we'll have more stuff to pack this weekend, so she'll be back. But she's got a lot to do today. So, bye, sweetie.
Love you.
Love you too. And then we got another book here from a thrift store, 4 Season Harvest. This sold for $18 shipped. This is the buyer who told me, hey, you shouldn't be talking to me. I'm going on vacation. You're on vacation. You should be having fun. So very cool response. This was $2 or $3 and it sold for 18. And then we sold a bunch of Fisher Price farm animals. This is like a little barn animals, tractors. The whole set sold for $55 shipped. Paid $4 for this. This is my second set to sell. I think I sold the other one for $45. It was a bit smaller. One of my friends who's a reseller, I won't mention him, but he sells a lot of farm animals in lots. He'll get lots of animals and sell them. So if you find Fisher Price stuff, not crazy profits always, but some people are buying it. You can sell animal lots to them, things like that, and people will buy to add to their set. Maybe you can do jungle animals, who knows? But look it up. There could be some money. Just sold a bunch of CDs for $150. It's like 100 CDs, a bunch of like non-valuable ones. So that was a cool sale. I'm happy to get that out of here and make some space. You'll see that in another video. Perfect Touch by Elizabeth Lowell. This little guy sold for $11 shipped. It is an audiobook. Then we got another pair of shoes, the last one. These are Nike Air Force Black, triple black. These sold for $40 shipped. I think I mentioned that. I spent $5. Whoops, I knocked the clubs over. I spent $5 on those. I've been lowering the price on my shoes. I'm not charging super high prices on kind of more common stores and waiting, or items and waiting for a best offer. I'm just kind of listing at one price, no best offer, and just maybe I'll send an offer out to watchers or something, or if someone messages me, maybe we can do an offer, but trying to just get a price where someone sees it, wants to buy it, jumps on it, and moves on. Another book set sold. I told you we sold a couple of nice book sets. This one is The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. I think these books were $1 a piece. I have 9 of them. I think the set's 10. I have a set of 9, and they sold for $100 on the best offer. One of them has some, the one I actually picked up, oddly enough, you can kind of see. One of them has some damage. It still functions, like the pages open and everything, but it definitely is not in best shape. So I think that's why I took a little bit less of an offer. But look out for these Robert Jordan Wheel of Time books. They sell well. So $100 on those. Sold a Carmelo Anthony Denver Nuggets jersey. This one is stained up, kind of rough, sold only for $20, but happy to get it out of here. Sold a Marvel Spider-Man puzzle, little tray puzzle. Got a bunch of puzzles for, I think, $3. And I sold all the rest of them were Disney, and then I pulled this one out separately, even though Marvel now is Disney, I guess. But at the time it wasn't, and this one sold for $13. It should go first class. I just thought it was cool with the Spider-Man on there. Our next book set, our last one that has any value here, Ranger's Apprentice. There's a set of, I think, 10 books here. They're all in this bag. Got it from the thrift store. I'm probably in this for about $15 or less. Probably closer like to $12, but that whole set sold for $90 shipped. So we sold 3 book sets, two for $100 and one for $90. So $290, guys, in book sets. A lot of things, people pass up on books, or they scan books just to see if it pops up on Amazon. If you see a set of books at your thrift, at a garage sale, somewhere, keep an eye, guys. There might be some value there. Look up the set. I just said like $290 in books that people probably would have passed up. Sold a corn shirt. I don't know where it is, but it should be here, but I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Corn Paradigm, I think is how you pronounce that. And that sold for $25. That was, I think, $5 at a garage sale. Sold a Pfaff Hobby little foot for a sewing machine. This sold for $7. Not a whole lot, but I do part out broken sewing machines if I get them. Sold a Super Smash Brothers instruction manual for $15. Sold a Chrysler Sebring service manual, 2001. Not a great one from the $700 manual buy. That sold for $16, but at this point we're still in the profit. Even making a few bucks, it just adds to the total. So the Sony Mavica Video PB controller, I have no idea really what all this does, but it's in the box, like brand new condition. Sold that for $45 shipped. Did spend 10 on that though. That was $10. Sold Pan Am the series. This was $3 at the thrift store. It's the whole series of Pan Am. Never saw the movie. I sold a Pan Am bag before though, but this sold for $15 shipped, so pretty good seller. Sold a Honda Civic OEM 2006 service manual. Sold for $70 shipped. And our last item, guys, is... Oh, that is the last item. Sorry. We have another sale on here, but that one actually sold today, which is Thursday, so we're not including that. So that's all. That's all we sold. You guys got to see Linda, which is cool. 2 items we still got to find. That Titanic, and we got to find that Delta, or that faucet piece. I think the faucet thing's right behind here, so once I get this stuff packed and shipped, I should be able to find it. And I know the Titanic's over. I just got to find out what bubble wrap. It's hard to tell in the bubble wrap what it is. So I got to find out which one. So great time on vacation, guys. We had a blast. It was a lot of fun. Good to get away from work and from eBay and all those things. But now it's back in action. And the cool thing about this business, guys, is my father-in-law and I were talking about it because he was on vacation with us, is while I was sitting there, we were playing cornhole. We set it up there. I was having sales. And he's like, you're making money while you're on vacation. And I said, yeah, that's the great part about this type of business is I'm on vacation for my main job. I'm getting paid for my, vacation time. And I'm still making money on eBay. Not as much as I normally do, but still making some. Whereas most people, when they take vacation, they only get their vacation pay or whatever it might be, if they even get that. So this business can really allow you to generate income in a different way. And, it's changed my whole life. It's why we got a house here. It's a lot of the reasons why we have the things we do is not only, obviously God has blessed us for sure. And I have my job and all that, and Linda's, her job, but this eBay business has allowed us to really take it to the next level. So hope you are seeing the same results, or keep building, guys, because it does take time. Don't give up. You can make money too. And hopefully you learn a couple things to sell. So thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.